So I did a video saying that I took Shilajit for 1 month, and I showed you guys in terms of what happened to me, good and bad, whatever the situation was. I broke that down for you guys in that video. Now I've been taking Shilajit for 8 months, so I'm just doing an update on things that I've noticed and things you guys might want to be aware of. If you're thinking about trying Shilajit, this might be the video for you. So you guys jump in. If it's the first time on the channel, guys, I help diabetics in terms of managing their blood sugars, burning body fat, and building muscle, but I also help in terms of supplements, in terms of knowing what supplements to take, in terms of me taking them, acting like a guinea pig, so you guys know what to take, maybe what not to take, to help you guys in terms of building muscle, burning body fat, just getting better health overall, right? So if that sounds good too, hit the subscribe button, smash that bell notification, hit that like button so you guys don't miss out on any of these videos. Let's just dive into this one. The one thing I can say, as you guys know, I'm in the gym all the time, right? So one of the things, the first thing that I noticed, these guys know I like to take pre-workout. What I did notice is when I was taking the pre-workout and I was taking Shilajit, I found that the pre-workout hit a little harder, right? And as you guys know, if you guys know the last video that I talked about Shilajit, I talked about how Shilajit can help to amplify the effects of other things that you're taking, right? So I noticed during my workouts while taking the Shilajit that I did feel like I had a little bit more energy naturally, even if I wasn't taking pre-workout. But after taking the pre-workout, but taking Shilajit at the same time, I noticed that my energy levels were even higher. So just goes to show you the impact of the fulvic acid on it and it amplifying how you're feeling with your workout. So that was great. But the one thing that I will say is that if you're taking alcohol and you drink a lot, do not take Shilajit. This is not the product for you. You have to first heal your body with the other stuff because it's gonna amplify that. Another thing that I noticed, which is amazing, is just the pump overall. When I was taking Shilajit, the pump on this thing was fucking crazy because I would take Shilajit, and then what I would notice is that throughout the day, and then me waking up in the morning, for example, I really felt like I had more of a pump. Now, it could be other things that I was taking if we really wanted to box it into an experiment, but I did notice when I was off it, because obviously life happens, we have those moments where we're not taking it. So those moments that I wasn't taking it, I actually felt like the pump wasn't as strong. You guys know what I mean. When you get that pump, you wake up in the morning, you feel like you have more of a pump. I noticed it more when I was on the Shilajit. It is what it is. Clarity of mind too. My clarity of mind was crazy. When I was on the Shilajit, it was almost like the brain processing speed just went through the fucking roof, whatever the fuck that means. But I felt like I had a lot more clarity with what I was doing. I don't know if you guys ever been to fucking Mirror Muscle, but this gym is like fucking crazy. It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory for bodybuilders, and I say that a lot. And just to add to that pump that I was talking about, the other thing that I noticed when I'm taking Shilajit is just, it's almost like a pre-workout in a sense on its own, right? So, and when I say that, it's more of a natural base, so it's not gonna, you don't have to worry if it amplifies the other pre-workout. What I'm saying is just the blood flow that I noticed and the pump that I noticed actually while training, so not even just in the morning, but while training, actually helped out with more energy levels. So I noticed more when I took the Shilajit in the morning that I actually would have more energy while I was training, because that energy would last me throughout the day. And if you're somebody that's low on energy and you need more stuff and you want something that's natural, then this is what's gonna help you do that, plus the pump. How it does that is something called nitric oxide. So nitric oxide, it really helps to increase the vasodilation of your body's blood vessels. That just means that you're gonna flow more nutrients to the body's cells, through the body's blood vessels to really help you pump out. So one thing that I noticed when I was on this was that almost even when I wasn't on pre-workout, it would amplify and I'd have more energy and more of a pump when I was training. And that's due to, again, to nitric oxide, opening up the blood vessels, allowing the flow of energy and nutrients through your cells so you can pump out more. And if you're a diabetic, this is great too, because it's known to help to bring GLUT4 to the cell. Now, if it brings more GLUT4 to the cell, GLUT4 responders are gonna help to open up the cell more and allow more glucose into the cell as well, which can help you while you're training too. Great for diabetics type 1 and type 2 as well. At the end of the day, I just wanna do a quick tricep bump, I'm not gonna lie. I was really kind of small for a second, not gonna lie. Actually, because I took the Shilajit in the morning, kind of wanted to do this just to see if I could feel the pump kick in. I don't know, you guys tell me. Fuck, how's it look? You guys tell me. No, Shilajit is something that's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. So this isn't nothing new. It's not like somebody made this in their basement and just threw it out at you guys and I'm giving it to you guys. This has been used in the West for a long time. We just happen to be late to the punch. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, this has been used to help to reduce things like anxiety, helping things like improve performance for men for a long time, and even women, balancing out cortisol, balancing out stress levels. And how Shilajit is formed by just the decomposition of plant material over time in the Himalayan mountains and then you get this tar-like substance over here, and this is what Shilajit is, right over here. So that's how it looks, that tangy substance right there. And again, I take a pea-sized amount of this. I actually started taking a little bit more because I've been on it for a little while, and I find that a little bit more than a pea-sized amount really helps me out. It smells like shit. It smells like earth. Well, I'm not gonna say shit, guys. You get used to it after a while. This is earth. After a while, you get used to it. But if you're not used to it, it's gonna slap you in the face the first time you smell it and the first time you taste it. My advice to you is it's like Buckley's. It tastes awful, but it works, but you'll get used to it. It is what it is. You always wanna use wood as well, because if you use steel and metal, you can actually disrupt the charge, and everything's all energy, guys. Everything is all energy in this planet. That's another conversation altogether. Don't disrupt the charge, so use wood. It usually comes with a wooden stick. I use this as a toothpick because I lost my wooden stick, and I'll dip it into the Shilajit, take out a pea-sized amount, take it underneath my tongue, let it dissolve, and I'm good to go. Again, life happens, and so there's certain periods of time when I wasn't actually on the Shilajit, or I wasn't taking Shilajit, and what I did notice is when I was on it, I was lasting, my performance was a lot better, so I was lasting longer in the bedroom when I was on the Shilajit than when I wasn't on the Shilajit. And it is what it is. Like, whether that's in my mind or not, I have no fucking idea, but I'm telling you guys, this is what I noticed when I was on the Shilajit. So if you guys want more of a boost in terms of testosterone, you want to increase your performance, come on. I don't know what else. What else am I gonna say about that? Anyway, it is what it is. A lot of people ask me too, in terms of things like ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha, again, is an adaptogen, just like Shilajit. And if you're in the gym, this is one thing I noticed too. When I was on this, I just felt like I was sleeping better as well. I felt like my stress levels were a lot calmer when I was on the Shilajit. And again, whether it's in my head or not, I don't know. I'm just telling you guys, when I was on this is what I noticed, and maybe you might notice it too. So when I was on the Shilajit, my stress levels were a lot calmer. I noticed the stress levels were more balanced. That's the better word to use. And if you're on things like ashwagandha, it can actually help to amplify certain things with ashwagandha as well. So you can take Shilajit with things like ashwagandha to help to balance out certain things. Now remember, Shilajit and ashwagandha are adaptogens. Just like ashwagandha, you have the anxiolytic impact of things like Shilajit as well. And you can take Shilajit on its own, you can take ashwagandha on its own, but it has those anxiolytic factors of it, which just means it helps to reduce things like anxiety. So if you're prone to anxiety, sometimes I'm super wired, guys. Like, I go to the gym, I do 1,000,001 things. I'm always spinning like this. So having something like this, one thing I noticed when I was taking it regularly, I did notice it helped to reduce those feelings of feeling like I was all over the place, if that makes sense. And again, I notice it more when I'm on it, taking it consistently, and the odd time when I wasn't taking it, it's not like it would go away completely, but I did notice the more consistency I had with it, the better off I felt, right? So just something that you guys can keep in mind to be consistent with things that you're taking. But I did notice, again, I'm feeling a little bit more in the zone, if that makes sense. And that's just me. Again, you guys do what you guys do. This is just me and this stuff that I noticed. But I also do take stuff like sea moss as well. So I'm just gonna give you guys a full transparency. I do take sea moss, I take Shilajit, I do eat a well-balanced diet. And these are things that are important, right? Because I can come to you guys, I can tell you, take this and see how it works. But the biggest thing about it is, what else are you doing? If you're taking this, but you're not working on your mind, you're not working on other aspects of your life to help boost what you're doing, it doesn't matter what I'm gonna tell you about Shilajit. It doesn't matter what I'm gonna tell you about sea moss. It doesn't matter what I'm gonna tell you about this. You gotta take care of your mind first, take care of yourself first. Also, make sure you guys are eating clean, eat healthy, feed your body the right stuff, things like Shilajit, but other things as well. And that's gonna give you guys the total picture, right? Because I'm not gonna come and just throw you a magical supplement like that and say it's gonna heal you. You gotta do all these other factors too. Because if you don't do it, doesn't matter what I tell you, doesn't matter what some other guru on the internet is going to tell you, it ain't going to help you if you're not doing the bottom line things right to help your body out, to help your mind out, to help things out that you guys do. Anyway, you guys know I'm always going to shoot the warrior straight. I'm going to tell you guys what it is. Let me just go pick up my Shilajit first, so I don't forget it. But I'm always going to shoot you guys straight. I'm going to tell you guys what it is, and that's just how we do it. So you guys keep crushing it, keep doing what you guys do. If you guys like the gym, if you guys like what you guys saw here in the video, you guys can always come out here. It's Pure Muscle Fitness. It's in Burlington, is it? Yeah? It's my guy behind the camera, man. This guy is a fucking warrior. Burlington, you guys come out. If you guys are ever in Canada, hit me up. Let me know you guys are coming out here, and I'm gonna help you guys out. We'll get a lift and we'll pump up. It is what it is. Sorry, anytime I pass the bicep curl machine, I always gotta do it. It is what it is. Let me just pump this out real quick. But yeah, guys, check it out. You guys let me know what you guys think. If you guys haven't, I'll put something in the description so you guys can try it out yourself. And again, I've been on it for about 8 months now, which is crazy. I honestly, it tastes like shit, but it works. But you guys will get used to the taste as well. It's just what it is. All right, appreciate you guys, love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. You're still filming, bro? You want me to say something else? I don't know. I've been talking for a while about this stuff. I don't know. What else do you want me to say, bro? Stop following me, bro. I'm out of here. Stop following me, please.